Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Today is Monday, September 13th, 2021, and it is my first recorded chest and tricep workout with the boys, Ken and Paul. It's going to be a long one, so let's jump right into it, and then we'll catch back up in a few minutes. As always, wrap it all up. Let's go do it. Alrighty, off we go. After several sets of warm-up, some good warm-up time, got the shoulders and chest warmed up, we jumped into some incline dumbbell presses. Here we did 3 working sets, and I did 3 sets here at 70 pounds, and we're working in the 10 to 12 rep range. I really like these dumbbell incline presses.
Very nice.
Big Ken here did 3 sets, and 2 of those sets were at 100 pounds each, and he did 1 set at using 90s. It's a nice strong 3 sets for Ken there. There's our buddy Paul. Keep in mind, Paul's got a bum shoulder going, so he has to be careful with his range of motion, so he's working within his boundaries. Doing a great job. He got a nice 3 sets in here as well.
How'd that feel?
And then we jumped into some decline, very slight decline bench presses using the Smith machine. We have the feet end of the bench elevated 3 or 4 inches using some plates. And here again, we're working in the 10 to 12 rep range, and I've got my hands a little narrower than what I'm used to because I'm careful of my left pec. As you may know, I've got a little injury there that seems to have healed up pretty well. There's Big Ken doing his set, looking massive from this angle.
Ken looks more beast from this angle if possible. You want to spot him?
These declines were nice. I'm not really a big Smith machine fan, but this felt pretty good today. Again, 3 sets of these. Paul's working sets. Here's his, I believe, last set. Again, being careful of his left shoulder there. Then we jumped into some straight flat bench presses using the Smith machine. We did 2 sets of these just to get a pump going. Again, this felt pretty good too. As I said, I'm not a big Smith machine fan, but this felt good.
Paul's over there doing some cables. We're gonna hit some Pec Deck after this. We're just doing a couple sets here, pretty much, really just kind of concentrated, flow the blood in there. You know, we've already worked maxes and pretty much tore muscle fiber. So now's the blood flow, or what people call let's get the pump. There we go.
And I wanted to test this out too, and it seems pretty good.
Just in my pec on that, those flats, it felt pretty good. I think that's completely healed up now for me. Yay. Then we jumped over to some cable work. Our last chest tricep session, which I did not record, we did some cable work, and I found that to be quite effective for me because I don't normally do cable work. So Ken and Paul introduced me to this, and I think I like it.
Yes. These have all different kinds of names. I just keep it basic. This is cable raisers. And you would think, because you're starting at the bottom and coming up, that you're working your lower pec, but it's just the opposite. We're working our upper pec here. So there's different ways. As you saw my taping. There we go. There's the single arms. Prior to that, you saw Mark coming together with both hands. Prayerfully, he'll have enough to he'll be able to do crossovers and cross those arms over at the end and really get that center cut right here is what we're shooting for. Now crossing the arm, going beyond that midline. That's how you get those. So you got a few, of course, with the single arms. Two arms is a lot harder. There's resistance because the cable's all the way through, so you're starting off with a certain weight, and by the time you're peaked, it's probably double the amount of actual resistance that you started off with. So again, leave your pride at the door, go through your range of motions, feel your muscles activating.
Yeah, Paul's set of, we'll call these cable raises. Again, Paul got him a good sweat going as usual. I tell you, just in the few months I've seen Paul in the gym, he's gotten bigger. No doubt. As I said, I think he's 10 years younger than Ken and myself. So he's 50 plus. He's doing well. And we're coming in from a different angle. Ken looking massive here for sure.
It's pretty much a full range of chest. It's pretty much a full range of chest. Back up a little bit more. Bend at your waist a little more. A little bit more. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Bend at your waist a little bit more. There you go, right there. Almost parallel, buddy. There you go. There you go. This is pretty much a full chest development. Thank you, buddy. Just got told that our Pec Deck machine's open, so we'll be going over there after this. Let Paul get a set. But you can see how he's coming together. And again, he's not pulling from his arms. His arms is the last thing to actually come through. He's concentrating, squeezing his pecs together. My advice to people is make sure that you kind of keep in mind for muscle mind control. Pretend you have a grape in the cleavage of your chest and trying to crush that grape. And that way, you get that mind muscle control and really activate the chest. Now, just, quick reps, which is good. Still isolating and concentrating. He's using a little bit of the momentum to do it, but it's the last few reps, and that is perfectly fine. It's too light.
Paul's last set in here. Then we are going to move over to the Pec Deck. And again, the Pec Deck is not something I normally do.
Ken, got him a little different grip going there. I like that. A little more stretch. That's a nice strong set right there. Got some singles going. Good job, Ken.
Thank you.
That's a good set. Oh, that feels good.
This really opens up your chest cavity. With the pad in the back, it's on your spine, so it helps. Also, you know, you've seen people lying on rollers and putting their arms out, you know, to extend that chest cavity. And this is what it looks like from the side. You know, he's able to go really, really deep without any kind of pain in the anterior delt at all. If any, it might be 1 out of a 10. But it's not much.
Feels good.
But again, it's all about the isolation. Again, think of that grape principle. You got a grape in your cleavage. You know, he's getting some force reps now, you know, bringing the head forward. Again, that's okay.
Cheat. How's that shoulder feeling, Paul?
Feels good.
It looks like you got a pistol holster on, man.
He does.
All day long, I thought he had a gun on him.
He's got a gun on him. Look at them biceps.
Stud.
They definitely got bigger.
Right?
Yeah.
I pointed that out a couple of weeks ago, too.
His arms are definitely
I
grown.
said, hey, man, he's got veins showing where they didn't show. He's got a little bit of veinage in his forearms. The reason why we found is, you know, we get older, but even for younger people to start this way, less injury, you really, when you put your arms back, you really get a full stretch. No, your arms, brother. At your shoulders if you can. There you go. Look at the activation of that tricep. It's behind you. And we're going to be doing some bar laying down here. This is just for warm-ups. And then a key coming to the front. And it's okay to spread your elbows out. You know, the theory is keep them in, but you know what? You're going to get some here too, but the key is to go ahead and separate that rope at the top and spread them.
Separate it?
Yep, spread that rope. There you go. Watch. Boom. Look at that.
That's good form. Real good form.
Real nice. And again, you're doing a weight here where you're starting with, and at the end of the rep, you're actually doing almost twice as much weight. Leave the ego at the door. Get these reps. Get it done.
Now again, we did 3 sets of these rope tricep extensions. Paul's not quite as vertical as we are, but again, being careful of his shoulder. These 3 sets right here got my triceps pumped pretty good. Next, we're going to jump into some easy curl bar nose busters, I used to call them, but they were coming at it from a different angle than I normally am used to. This is Ken's last set, looking strong and beastly. Again, for a 60-year-old man, this dude is huge. Easy curl bar tricep extensions.
The thing about Mark that I love and what pumps me up is his activation. Is it perfect by anybody's standards. you have any knowledge of what we're trying to do in the gym.
And again, as I was saying, we're coming at it from a different angle. You see how much further back Ken is there. I'm used to, the way I used to do it in the old days was at my forehead level. This is behind the head. And by the way, Ken's teeth aren't brown. He has a mouthpiece in. He's doing a superset here. We did some supersets. Well, one superset at the end, the last set. Yeah, Ken wears a mouthpiece. I guess he's a grinder. Yeah, nice set. And this is new for me too.
See, with the extension, lock out of the elbow, just like you would do if you were posing. Now I know, you know, there's power lifters, there's weightlifters, there's bodybuilders, but still, this is the form that you want.
Now I can feel in my left arm now.
Enough weight, probably. And Mark was complimenting me on my upper body. Look at this upper body. Look at the traps raised on the shoulders. Very nice.
That's me, man, way up. I don't want that name. So I can't get right.
There you go. Let him up a little bit farther, to at least parallel. There you go. Look at that. Look at that, full extension. Even Paul, traps, upper body, coming out. This man, I think it's been, I don't know if I may be wrong time-wise because I'm getting a little older too, but I think it's been 3 years now working out together, maybe 4.
Really?
Yeah, since the Planet Fitness days when I...
Okay, Big Ken doing some crossover tricep work. It's even more massive from this view. This is something I've never done before. This is a nice movement, nice tricep movement. Look at that. There's our peak. This is incredible to me.
This was a nice workout. Good job, fellas. I enjoyed it. All right, so there it was. Today's chest and tricep workout. It was a long one, I realize, but I appreciate you visiting and taking the time to hang out with us today for an excellent chest and tricep workout. I'd like to thank Ken and Paul for a sweet workout, and I hope you got something out of it. Tell us about your chest and tricep workouts. Love to hear about it. Let us know what you think, and as always, hit that like button for me. Much appreciated. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking the subscribe button and come join our little group here. Come follow along with my new workout partners and Ken's journey to a bodybuilding contest next year, early next year, 2022. More on that to follow. But again, thank you so much for taking the time to stop in and visit. And until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.